Golly, man. All right. I don't think I can mess this up, at least stream wise, but technical difficulty can happen here too, so we shall see what happens. So welcome in. I think this is the first game me and Mo have played since the beginning, I think. When I first started joining the league. He might want to talk. Let's see. See if my man wants to talk. Yo, Mo, you there? You there, Mo?
Brady now on first down. This one complete to Devin Funches.
Sit down.
All right. Well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Of course, the catch was not. How about what happened?
We will do this on our own and see what happens.
All that additional yard. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now the man from Utah.
Oh, I missed that tackle. That was terrible. That was terrible.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Keep practicing. Right here. Oh, sit down. Oh, come on. Pull him back. Pull that man back.
Well, this defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top.
Didn't think you that. Be honest.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first.
Did not think you would do that. Thought for sure you.
Tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
He's gonna run there.
Sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you gotta like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running.
Oh, you got Tom Brady. I'm over here.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
Wide open.
Man open, here is Jones. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 5th
SPA. That would have been no.
And the Cards are on the board first on the road here in LA. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
I just hit Mo up. I said, nice swerve run there. Boldsmack rules it is. Giving him a hard time.
From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. No return here for Claybrooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, I'm taking me back. He is. Yeah, you did. You used the right stick, all right.
Boston Scott, his first carry, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right.
Oh.
Every time the ball.
Yeah, baby. I should have cut that up the field. That was stupid.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps.
May want to check that video. Okay, I hear you.
Left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong
Backs out.
direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Ooh, you got that shoestring. You're lucky, because that would have been gone, my friend.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down now.
Oh, come on. Garbage. Hot garbage. I got something to put his headset on.
Scrimmage, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
I want to talk, man.
Me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's
Gonna be weird looking.
This defense is
Can't see my actual mic for this.
and doing it cohesively.
On third down, Scott, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought down.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
That, huh? Okay.
Yo, what up, Mike?
There.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Terrible throw.
He'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's in.
That's what a 60 overall QB will get you.
Harrison Smith, and a big turnover there as his guys football back.
Now, is this coming through the stream? Or no, because we're in a party?
Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just
No, I'm good with it. It didn't matter to me.
Showed on defense because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Gotcha.
They'll start the drive.
Oh, come on. That D-line. Are you serious?
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
Partner, I think that play echoed a short yardage run. I know they were backed against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the third level before you know.
Ow.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before.
I can't wait to actually draft my full team.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And
Yeah, that's what I've noticed.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Definitely
A sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Brady.
Oh, come on.
Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0.
Old man Brady, huh? Yeah, man, I think I should have waited till tomorrow to do that thing. I rushed it just to get it out tonight.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. From the gun, it's Brady. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 36.
I thought I had it set up, but
Again,
definitely got some settings on.
combined
Sure.
on those last two.
Heard I went back and watched it already. Some stuff was obviously when I was me, so I gotta fix those.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Brady. This one swung out here to Jones. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
But I have no idea. I guess
Backfield and sometimes
maybe it's too much like going on, like animation wise. It's why the damn
catches a week ago.
video and stuff froze up.
From the 31, Brady. That's complete
Yeah.
to his tight end, Waller. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19.
Yeah, I think I'll probably go
Each other right away.
in light of the freezing up and
And
stuff.
I always enjoy
Probably
the
go
conversation post.
more
because
static
officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag.
play for
but you
sure.
paused the
That
ball.
helps.
You did it. I had to.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. Touchdown! Paul Richardson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You know,
Well, I mean, have you heard anything?
it's a little bit of
I heard they're looking at the zones to fix those,
crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
but I mean,
You got to do what
A
you got
little
to
worried
do.
about your hands, though.
Yeah.
who knows? I guess.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
You call that a juke?
They'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice
Yeah.
sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Andy is a
Guess I'll have to go back and rewatch that.
but it's going to be 2nd down. 2 minutes gone.
Well, I mean, the rules in here are not for that, so
2nd and 1. Pressure comes in the
at X.
bring him down. Grover Stewart busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Oh,
He'll get this out wide to Scott. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way
testing.
and lost yardage.
Man, I know they say this season counts, but I mean,
Just a 2-yard return following a punt.
really,
44. And the Cards will take over.
you know, so
And 10.
oh, that's true too. I didn't even think about that.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere.
Oh my gosh, come.
Over the
Oh.
middle, hands of his tight end complete. And brought down before reaching the 45-yard line. Second catch for
Yeah, I thought I got you on alert there for sure.
down.
Damn. That hurt.
the shotgun, a give to Jones. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but
Ready for this weekend, man?
take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up.
Definitely. I thought about going to the game.
Frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still
No, I would never.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Tickets are ridiculously high, though.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. A gain of 3 last play.
Well, I think it's who we're playing, too.
Pick up 6.
For sure. Big, yeah. 100% who we're playing as well. Well, I mean, yeah, they're a good team. You know, because the nosebleed sections are like 150.
It's 14-0.
And for the Jags game later on in the year, they're like $60. So
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck
act.
in this.
Oh man.
And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Brady to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
Brady's throw there complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made.
Pick the wrong way to go.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. A check down here to Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, I've never been great on offense. Always been defense. Hard to play defense.
Come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5
Yeah.
on 3rd down.
Oh, straight missed that tackle too.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this 1st half. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
How am I going to show you? Or a spa game, you know.
Now to kick it away.
Yeah, we do.
Clay Brooks to return. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
I mean, I know this book that I'm using, not the book that I'm going to be using there, but still.
In their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
Terrible throw.
Crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's going to have a 1st down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29.
Yeah, when we sim, right?
Trying to get points before intermission.
We turn off injuries, correct?
And their opponents have a chance to possibly.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to count.
Because I've got Daniel Jones, and
haunt them later. They're begging their defense now.
the guy couldn't beat up.
Before the half ends.
And Jones has been out ever since I started playing.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Like I said, I'm working with
Caught by Waller out left side. And they move
working with the overall.
down to the 9.
Like Letton.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they
Probably not.
on 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
For a 6, though.
Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this
Yes, it was.
of action. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yeah, I mean, I know everybody was saying that. I hate. Yes. Absolutely.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at
Especially when I do presentations for a living, my job, being a manager and stuff. So,
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They'll run with Scott. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get
That's true.
to the huddle and make sure you're back.
Very true.
Time with your offensive line and give them credit.
Got any more?
300-plus pounders at the line of
Say that out.
and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Stop. What else?
Second and 5.
Oh my God, dude, you're so bad.
For the third time,
He is so bad.
picked up by Byron Murphy. And he returns it into enemy territory.
Oh,
45-yard line. The first half.
oh, 100%.
And that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the
He threw the ball.
third quarter.
Obviously not what they're striving to accomplish, but you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Funchess. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards, the pickup there.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
3 yards remain for second down. Now Brady.
Come on, dudes.
Plea. That's Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Wait, set 29. Alpha. Number 53. Mike 53. I'm coming after you. 28.
To throw, it's Brady.
I'm coming after you.
Able to find Shaheem here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Check. Mike 56.
To throw is Brady.
Oh,
Ryan Waller, that's complete. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
yeah, I gotta see that.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. 6 right there. 56. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Hey, Alabama.
Off the option, it's Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think it's pretty we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, He ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. The fourth touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Masterclass right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
Yeah, they made some improvements for sure, but there are definitely still some concerns.
From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. No return here for Claybrooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit.
I didn't get you.
Go. And now it's third down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense...
Well, I definitely did that, but...
into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, terrible throw again.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end.
They'll look to throw again.
Hey, we got 4.
Oh, hit.
I thought for sure this was going to get picked off.
Incomplete. He's had
That'd been fun.
finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw's going to be...
That's that 85 throw power right there, buddy.
Hooker there in
That's exactly what that is because it was open.
All the time separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Wrong button.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Oh, he got all of them so far?
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go.
He got all of them so far?
So he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4.
57's the mic. 50. Check smash. Check smash. It's going to be a long. Mustang 19. It's going to be a long day.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And he bats it away, and it falls.
Tate, you're hot garbage. That's why you're still a free agent.
Amazing move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. The Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Let him know. Let him know. Jugger.
Now a first down carry by Jones. The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, this is how I play.
Bring it. Bring it. Mike,
Brady now to throw. inside by Jones. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively, and the key to any
I hope that's the case.
is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
I'm good. We don't have anybody that's out right now.
This 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cardinals on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 6.
53 is the mic. Here we go. Hey, 66. Let's go, let's go. Here we go, here we go.
Now Brady.
It's our field.
Out left to Shaheen. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Let's go, fellas.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up.
I wouldn't sandbag like that, man. It's not like I can call a pick. You know, it's gonna happen.
This afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the
Like
opening kickoff.
I did earlier. You know.
Here, even into the 4th quarter.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check. 53's mine. Check. Go bandit.
The give is to Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
53's the mic. 53's the mic. Shadow.
Again, it's Jones. A couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot.
Games are going.
The difference between
This league for sure is a heck of a lot quicker.
get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Wide 80.
Well, I mean, what? Think they're gonna change stuff up?
Brady. Touchdown.
So they're not gonna move sliders at all?
This is now for Tom Brady, and the Cardinals are closing in on a 3rd straight
Yeah.
win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return.
Well, for I mean,
To begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Scott. And up to the 35 before they're...
I don't think a wide receiver has caught yet.
Rams first down on a pick.
All been my halfback.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get
One throw all day, huh?
field before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. They're going to look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he'll go down inside the 15.
Aw, terrible.
Yard line. CD, this defense, man, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come into the game. They all want their shot and pick it off.
It's easy to do.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation.
I think that'll come pretty useful. Actually, good.
Difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So
I'm probably going to change it up too to where it's like the full screen, so I can kind of use maybe do like highlight videos and
opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
you get
64 yards.
it was a full game or the highlights.
To your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Brady going to throw. Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300
you're good.
still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Regular.
On 1st down, Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.